Of all the anime games out there without a solid release date, I would say the most likely to come out in 2024 is Sandland. Now, I haven't talked about this game in a while, even though they've been doing a great job with the marketing, releasing developer blogs, trailers, all sorts of stuff. But I'm still not sure if this is gonna be just a me game or something that I do cover for content. Because I'm interested, I'm gonna play it, but you guys seem a bit on the fence. And if you're not interested in something, there's no point in me covering it. That said, I think the trailer today is a pretty big deal because it's the release date trailer and usually they go all out for these, so let's take a look.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, I don't know, it's a big crater.
Explosion.
Oh.
And the one who pulled the trigger.
That is huge.
Was the commander of the Royal Army Tank Corps.
I remember reading this, but
we can't let it cause
the scale is different. I don't remember it being that big. Maybe it was, and my memory's just failing me, but... Who are you?
Man, I happen to be an ace mechanic. Are you guys looking for the legendary spring?
If aquarium is involved, this is a national emergency.
It's getting dangerous and fun.
A spectacle indeed.
Damn!
Magnificent.
We got grass?
The sheer scale of it makes
Oh,
you
yeah, big
less than
oasis.
nothing in comparison.
That is lush. I mean, so far this game has been nothing but deserts. Which is most of the manga, to be fair. I mean, water is the big goal, is to find water. Look at all this vehicular combat and racing too? Okay. Ooh! You got a bit of a brawler there too. This looks awesome. I am so looking forward to this. That's a boss fight right there with a little octopus inside the cave.
That light! That's aquanium!
Aquanium, no! So a big explosion is coming. I don't remember that character.
Is there no end to the secrets he was
This,
keeping from his own
the blonde
army?
lady.
One of the nasty relics of that foolish.
But they are making new content for Sandlands.
Don't understand human.
They're going beyond the manga. I think there's a movie coming, but then they're gonna like continue the movie in anime form, I think. April 26th. You know, I made the thumbnail ahead of time and I was really hoping for May because he's got the hand like that. God, I was so close. Pre-order bonus, you get some skins, some items we know nothing about because we haven't played the game yet, some housing DLC. I gotta tell you about this because I don't think they covered it here, but if there were a couple of things that I wasn't expecting in this trailer, that's not a new feeling for me when it comes to Sandland. Like, they have base development. Base development. You read this manga and it's basically these dudes in a tank going across the desert looking for water. They don't stop to build a base. And yet, I think I can find it. There's a developer blog. Yep, found it. Okay, so they basically interview the producer, Minami-san here, and just talks about different aspects of the game. In this one, he talks about the base camp. And you hear how you're gonna be able to stop by this base camp many times as you progress through Sandland, and the base camp itself starts building up. The number of residents and buildings starts increasing, and the area grows and develops, and then they show it. That's a city! What do you mean a base camp? That's a whole ass city! And I guess as a part of that, you also have your room that you can customize like this, and I guess those pre-order items are something that you can put here. And the customization honestly looks very impressive. I swear every time they show something about this game, it's like, wait, I wasn't expecting this whole thing to be a part of it too. And that's been awesome. Ultimately, that is why I'm excited to play Sandland. There are all of these surprises, but on top of that, let's not forget the base game, the thing that I actually got to play. Combat was very straightforward, but it was the very beginning. I think there is potential there, especially if you are able to take it a few steps further, if the combat evolves over time. If what I played is all there is, I don't think it's enough to carry a full game, but it's a very solid start if it actually evolves. And of course, a big part of it is all the vehicular combat. Driving actually felt great. I drove this little Jeep, I loved it. The tank, you know, drives very slow. The driving feeling isn't great, but it's mostly because it's a combat vehicle. It's not meant to go fast, it's meant to destroy things, and destroy things it does. It's very good at doing that. And they have shown so many different vehicles since, and I mean, this trailer was no exception. You got a bit of a brawler robot in there. You've got the races. bosses. You've got boss battles. You've got more variety of environment that I was honestly expecting. Because water is very rare in this world, I wasn't expecting this big, lush environment for sure. By the way, something else they mentioned in the previous dev diary was dungeons. You're not just gonna go out there in the desert and forest. There are these big underground areas. For instance, this one is an aerial battleship. And suddenly the game looks like a 2D combat platformer. You know, might change perspective as the dungeon goes. Reminds me a little bit of Nier, and if it reminds me of Nier, that's a good thing. Including, of course, sections of the dungeon where you are gonna be riding the vehicles. Oh, and by the way, the customization we talked about in the base also applies to the vehicles. I think it's mostly just visual. You're not gonna be like customizing the weapon on the vehicle. Maybe. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. But it's all of these things put together that just make this game very, very impressive for me. And April 26th is not far away at all, so let me know what you think of all this. And for all the other games coming out in 2024, except for the ones that I forgot, here's this video right here. Please don't be too harsh in the comments. I forgot about Persona. I'm very, very sorry about that. Thanks for watching. Bye.